This is Will Robbie for IFC News. Attack ads can make or break a presidential campaign. So now that we're in the home stretch of the 2008 election, let's take a look at the history of negative advertising.
The truth is, there have been pretty scurrilous attacks, some of them quite false, going back to the beginning of our republic, and I think way beyond that.
Thomas Jefferson was attacked for his black mistress, and nobody was more vilified by his opposition than Abraham Lincoln. So much so that within months of the 1864 election, he pulled his cabinet together and said, look, we're not going to win this thing.
There is an incentive to push things a little farther than the facts will support, sometimes a lot farther, as long as the voters are going to respond to it.
Probably the most effective and famous negative ad was Lyndon Johnson's Daisy ad against Barry Goldwater in 1964.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
It raised issues of him getting us into a nuclear war, that he was trigger happy.
We must either love each other or we must die.
Vote for President Johnson on November 3rd.
The key is to define the other guy early, to construct the narrative. What's the narrative? Who is this guy?
A more recent example is a 1988 Bush ad exploiting Dukakis's regrettable photo op and portraying him as weak on national security.
And let myself be defined by my opponent. And I basically said, we're not going to respond. And about 2 months later, I discovered I was getting killed.
The ads seemed to work. Bush won in a landslide. So if negative attacks are inevitable, how do you fight back?
You've got to have a carefully thought out strategy for dealing with it, preferably one that turns the other guy's attack campaign into a character issue on him. Now, that's easier said than done, but that's what you got to do.
It's never just about you, it's about you and the guy you're running against, right? A lot of people make the mistake of just sort of talking about who you are without framing it against your opposition.
In fact, attack ads played a key role in John Kerry's downfall.
We believe that we could make the case that John Kerry did not have the strength of his convictions. And, you know, he gave us the very famous line about how he voted for the $87 billion before he voted against it, which said everything about John Kerry that we were trying to say, except he said it himself.
I actually did vote for the $87 billion before I voted against it.
For once in his life, John Kerry was not nuanced. Instead, he said, I voted for the $70 billion before I voted against it. And the Republicans had the piece of film that made the attack come alive. But when that happens and you're a consultant in a campaign, you have a real sinking feeling. You know that you're going to live with that statement for a long, long time.
Kerry gave the Bush team even more ammunition, helping them portray him as an out-of-touch flip-flopper.
John Kerry, whichever way the wind blows.
As an ad maker, I made that ad in my head in 10 seconds. I mean, as soon as I saw it, I completely conceived the whole ad. And not just the ad, but the music. I mean, I heard dun 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 dun. There's just not a lot of windsurfers in Wisconsin and Ohio. And they look at that and go, what the hell is that guy doing? You know, I don't get that.
While many thought this election would be more positive, recent weeks have shown the inevitability of attack ads.
He's the biggest celebrity in the world.
And here's one house America can't afford to let John McCain move into.
For more on IFC's 2008 election coverage, uncut, go to ifc.com.